What is good, nation? Y'all ready? Let's hit it.
Inside Allegiant Stadium for the first time this year. Max Crosby. Touchdown Raiders. Jack Jones is in the air for the touchdown. And drilled from behind. Ball's out. Big man running. Raiders!
Yo, what is good? What is the deal, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Raiders Unfiltered. I'm your host, I'm Jay Raider. Appreciate everyone tapping in with me on this Monday night. And just so y'all know, if y'all haven't heard, I am officially monetized. Super chats, memberships are now open. So let's go ahead and light those up. If you're feeling generous, if you're feeling what you're hearing, make sure go ahead and hit those super chats, especially when we're going to do this mock draft in just a bit. But before we go ahead and get into it, if you are new to the show, appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you head over and check in, smash that subscribe button, click those thumbs, help to support the show. It helps me keep the lights on for sure. That is for sure 100%. And currently, I am on the journey to go ahead and hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm about 250 odd something or other away. We're almost there, so make sure you guys head on over if you are new and smash that subscribe button for sure. Turn on notifications because as news drops, I go on 100%. So you don't want to be left out in dark as things happen. But again, I appreciate everyone tapping in with me on this Monday night. Let me go ahead and salute everybody on the chat. My guy Armando, what is good? What is the deal? Salute to you, brother. Laura Cheetos, what is good? Sacktown Raider Mike, what is good, brother? Salute. Thank you for tapping in for sure. My guy Rosetown Native, what is good? What is the deal, brother? Salute, salute. Thanks for tapping in. All right, y'all. So before we go ahead and get the mock underway, let's go ahead and go over a few particulars here. Take care of some news that's happened earlier today. If you guys haven't heard or you guys haven't tapped in, a couple things happened today. Not a whole lot, but a couple things did happen. So let's just go ahead and go over that. Let's talk about that. But I think the biggest news, I know on Saturday when I had Run and Luna, we talked about having Christian Ellis possibly come over to the Raiders. Raiders made an offer during the middle of last week. They made an offer to Christian Ellis. He's a linebacker out of New England, and they had it. Raiders Pats had until today to go ahead and either match that offer. I think the offer was about $5 million, more or less 4.8 to be quite exact. And they had until today to go ahead and make that match. So unfortunately, Pats at last minute go ahead and match that offer. And so the Raiders will lose out on Christian Ellis. Christian Ellis is going to stay in New England, and he will continue on being a Patriot. So that's why I had said pending this whole transaction, because he is a restricted free agent, Patriots had the opportunity to go ahead and match that if they decided to go ahead and keep him. They did go ahead and make a couple of acquisitions. Obviously, one of them being Robert Spillane. I forgot who else they picked up at linebacker as well. So the probability of Ellis coming over to the Raiders was pretty good, unless they match it. So Patriots last minute decided to go ahead and match it. So Christian Ellis is going to stay on as a Patriot. So, but obviously, we just got to go ahead and pivot. It is what it is. But Raiders did make a transaction today. They did sign a defensive tackle, Leki Fotu. He was with Arizona and the Jets. They signed him, I believe, to about a 1-year contract. So this is more of a depth piece, guys. He's not a guy that's gonna go ahead and you know change the game. Going to be a savior, but he is definitely a depth piece, and that's something that we do need. So I'm not mad at the signing. Um, you know, I had to kind of Google him too, but he's a Raider now, so he's going to be a defensive tackle. So you're probably going to be seeing him switching off with Anna Butler and Christian Wilkins. Probably get some reps in here and there during games. So, but other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, there hasn't been much Raider news wise. It's been pretty quiet on the home front. Still, the rumors are still out there. Potentially, Raiders go after a wide receiver. I know Pierce from Indianapolis has been brought up to a possible trade. I don't know if that actually is an actual thing where it could potentially happen. I mean, he was with Indy. He had a pretty good year last year. I don't see them wanting to go ahead and part ways with him. Um, Especially, I don't see us going out and trying to trade for a wide receiver of somebody of Pierce's caliber. But um, that's currently out there in the rumor mill. But so far, it's been pretty quiet. So obviously, the positions that we still need is wide receiver, um, guard, offensively, defensively, getting some more depth at linebacker, which Raiders tried to go ahead and do last week. Fortunately, didn't work out. Cornerback, we put some more depth on the defensive tackle side. So building up the trenches slowly but surely. Excuse me. We are getting there, but the rest of the pieces looks like it might come from the draft. But I still feel with roughly about 40 million, just over $40 million in cap space. There is something going to happen. Raiders are pushing for something. We just don't know quite yet if it's going to be a wide receiver, if it's going to be another running back, if it's going to be a linebacker. What's out there currently in free agency, it is starting to go ahead and dry up as far as talent wise. Receivers that are still available. Stephon Diggs is still available. Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, uh, Deontay Johnson, Tyler Lockett, your top 5 that are still available out there. Elijah Moore being still out there. You got Nelson Aguilar, which he was with us a few years back. Um, if you want a veteran presence on the cheap end, guys about 1.8 million. I don't know if we want to go ahead and realistically revisit that, but still, I still think that a move like Tyler Lockett or Stephon Diggs might happen. If you guys didn't see, Stephon Diggs was hitting the weights today. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys. But yeah, man, he's getting that rehab in. There you go. What's going on with my video? All right, there we go. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the the video, but um, He's over there. He's over there hitting the weights. So um, he's getting that in. So that rehab is on pace from what it looks like. And y'all seen what Gino posted up the other day on their workouts. So still that could be a potential pickup bringing Stephon Diggs over to the Las Vegas Raiders. So but as far as yeah, that currently rounds out your top five. Everybody else is on the lower end, but linebacker wise, there is still a few guys out there. You have Galvin Miller, but he's on the older side. Matt Judon, Preston Smith, Darius Smith, C.J. Mosley. Thing with C.J. Mosley, he's battled some injuries over with the Jets, but he is still available. That might be somebody we potentially could pick up. Just kind of see where his prognosis health wise is. You know, if he's healthy, if you know he's not battling anything, you know that's somebody I wouldn't mind going ahead and bringing over. Got Isaiah Simmons from the Jets, Devondre Campbell from the Niners that are still currently available at free agency at linebacker position. So those positions, like I said, as time goes on, they are dwindling. I haven't heard anything as far as anybody potentially being let go. If it does, obviously, you guys know that I will go ahead and bring that up and talk about it. But as of now, that is currently what is available in free agency. But I honestly think, you know, linebacker, corner, safety, probably bring in another defensive tackle, running backs, wide receiver. That's all going to be brought from the draft. So be on the lookout for that. But wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. So again, Christian Ellis is going to stay with the Patriots. Patriots today matching the offer that the Raiders put out there, $4.8 million. And so he's going to be staying on with the Patriots. We went ahead and signed over that defensive tackle, Lekeli Fatu. He was with the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Jets. He's now with us as a depth piece at defensive line. So there we have it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Obviously, anything can happen. Shit. We might pick up a wide receiver. We might get another. We might go after a linebacker. So who knows? But obviously, we'll go ahead and keep you informed. Obviously, it's a big transaction trade or whatever. Y'all know that I'm gonna be pulling up, so make sure you guys turn on those notifications. But let me go ahead and hit on the chat before we go ahead and get into this mock. Salute to my guy Ernest. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. Let's see. He says, I heard Raiders might initiate a trade. I think Grable is toying with Brady. I don't know. Let me know what kind of trade they're keeping in mind. At this point, honestly, I to give up unless it's a play with player and capital, I'm with that. But to give up more draft capital, that's something I'm not really feeling anymore. We essentially traded that Devontae Adams third round pick for Gino. So we really, in the end, in the all grand scheme of things, we didn't really lose anything. We still have our original draft picks. We don't want to go ahead and give up more. So depending what the trade is, what the offer is, I might be for it. Let me know what that is. I haven't heard anything with Pats, for sure. My guy Sacktown Raider Mike, salute. My guy Dixon Side. What is good, brother? What is good? Thank you for tapping in. Appreciate you. I had to pause on that one, bro. If y'all know, if you don't know, if you know, if you know. For sure. My guy, Lunatic Raider, what is good, brother? Appreciate you pulling up, man. Hey, I didn't think you were up this late, man. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for tapping in. We had a great show on Saturday. It was so funny. Hey, make sure after the show you guys hit that link in the description. Go ahead and take a look at that Saturday show with me, Run and Luna. It was fucking hilarious, fire show. Definitely got to bring you back really soon, brother, for sure. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into the main event of the evening. My mock draft, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. So first one, I'm gonna go ahead and do flight solo. I'll do all 7 rounds, straight up, no trades. It'll be fast. And I'll try. My plan is to go ahead and try to squeeze in 2 to 3 more uh, in this next hour and a half or so, or hour and 40, whatever. And they do take a while. If you guys want to go ahead and put your pick out there, go ahead and send those supers over. Also, too, if you sign up for a membership, you want to go ahead and put out a pick, they will get first priority. So memberships are open, guys. Supers are open as usual. If you want to go ahead and put in a pick, go ahead and send a super, and I will go ahead and put that on priority mail and put that pick through for y'all for sure. So first one, I'm going to go ahead and go through with it. Y'all see what I can do. I did a few earlier today. And I liked it. I liked it pretty much. I can't talk tonight. I'm tired. I felt they were pretty good. They did get updated from PFN. That's the site that I like to use the most. But we're going to go ahead and run it. I did a few of those that I did. They were with trades, so this one will be straight up. So we'll see what comes of that. But I'm ready. If you guys are ready, let's go ahead and kick this thing off, guys. Appreciate everyone tapping in. And again, if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys head over, hit that subscribe button, click those thumbs, help to support the show. Appreciate everyone tapping in with me on this Monday night. All right. Let's go ahead and get you guys on the screen share. And that's why I did it on this format. Normally I do the vertical, but since we're doing this, it looks better doing it the regular horizontal kind of movie theater type view. So let's go ahead and run it. All right. So hopefully y'all can see the screen. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to do my 7. We're going to do fast and straight up, no trades. And let's see what we can go ahead and do. All right. Here we go, y'all. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and reject that. Jets want to trade up to the 6th pick, and they want to give up their 2nd round. Dolphins, they want to trade their 13th, 48th, and 98th pick. Man, kind of hard. It's really hard to go ahead and pass those up. All right. So currently what's available is Mason Graham, Membu is available, Will Johnson, Shador is there, T-Mac is there, Shamar Stewart, and then you got a couple other guys down there. Tyler Booker. We need a guard, y'all. Tyler Booker's there. So normally, we would go with Shador, right? But I think that's a go-to move, right? But if this is the Raiders, if this is Pete Carroll, John Spytek, they will go for Shador. I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10. I think that's the first assessment. With the ties with Mark and Brady, I definitely think that is a move, having the quarterback for the future as well. Um, but let's say we're going to go ahead and go with best player available, right? So who's the best player available? Mason Graham. So let's go ahead and get Mason Graham. All right. All right, y'all. We're in the second round. Let me see who is out there offensively. It is Omarion's there. Tight end out of Bowling Green. Eastery tackle from Minnesota. Cameron Williams. Trey Harris is there. Melrose there. Dart's there. Jonah is there. Caleb's there. Elik Emmanuel is there. So, no 805. I did it because I know that is a go-to move. So I'm doing devil's advocate. Okay. And I drafted best player available. So we're changing things up. We're making it interesting. So we got Gino, right? So we got Gino. We can afford to go ahead and walk on Shador. Okay. But now we're in a position, it's the second round, right? And we have Jackson Dart available, or you get Omarion. So just so y'all know, if I get Omarion, right, Dart's not going to be there. Dart's not going to be there in the third round. He's gone. Somebody's picking him up. I'm guessing somebody who hasn't gotten a quarterback. Let's see if the Browns did they get a quarterback. Well, the Browns will definitely pick him up. But you get Hampton. That's the thing. My guy 805. Did I just hear excuses? Did I just hear I must be late? I get it. Yeah, bro. We gotta make it interesting, my guy. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't know. This is a little bit tricky one. I think, man, having Amari on there is very tempting. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go for Omarion. I'm gonna go against the grain. All right, so we're getting Omarion. We need that. We need that killer running back. So we got him. All right, y'all. So we're not doing any trades. No trades. Third round, 68 pick. Oh, all right. So Isaiah Bond is there. Trayvon Henderson is there. Let's go. Let's see wide receiver. So far, y'all, we got Mason Graham, Hampton, as our picks. If you guys don't follow me on X, follow me on X, JRaider_505, like it's up here. But my last mock draft that I did earlier today, I literally drafted half of the Ohio State Buckeyes by accident. Just ended up being that way. You know, it's a pretty good lineup, but that's how it ended up to be for sure. Salute to that guy, Geomax. Appreciate you tapping in, brother. Welcome. Doing the mock draft, brother. So okay. So what we got at wide receiver? We got Isaiah Bond. You got Jalen Noel, Xavier Restrepo, Jalen Royals, Karen Lacey, and the whole thing with Karen Lacey. Dude has a case pending or something like that. I don't know what exactly is going on. Torrey Horton, Ty Felton, Savion Williams. I know that's 805's guy. He's gonna be like, get that dude all day, twice on Sunday. Nick Nash is there, Rika White, UNLV guy. So let me look at these rankings. I know I'll share with you guys right now in a second. Let me get to the wide receivers. All right, so I'm on draftbuzz.com, and this is kind of what they have the wide receivers ranked. And you got Jalen Rose at 6 feet. He's 6 feet tall. Guy runs a 4.42. You got Beck after that. He's 6'2", runs a 4.55. Higgins is gone, but then you got a Bond here who's 5'11", runs a 4.3. So under 6 feet tall. Obviously, you got Savion Williams, 6'5", 4.48. So that 40 is not too bad. Definitely under that 4.5 range. Jalen Noel, he's 5'11", 4.39. And let me go to the next page. Who else is here? And I drafted Ty Felton on a different mock. So you got 6'2". He runs a 4.37. So let's look at the summary on this guy. Sorry if it's kind of glitching. All right. So strengths, elite time speed shows up on tape. Crafty separator who sells his breaks and with exceptional head and shoulder fakes, leaves corners flat-footed and man coverage, displays exceptional spatial awareness in the working the sideline, routinely getting both feet down where lesser receivers drift out of bounds, changes gears masterfully in mid route, lulling defenders to sleep before exploding into his breaks. So it goes on. I'm not going to read everything, but man, I mean, a guy who's 6'1", runs a 40, but 4.3. We need another tall receiver. I think he might be him. So let's go ahead and go back here. All right. So Felton. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get Felton. So we got our big, tall receiver. All right, y'all. So now we're going to the 4th round. So far, we got Graham Hampton, Ty Felton, our tall receiver. Offensively, let me see who's there. Scadaboo, Gladson. He's a tight end. We're going to need a tight end desperately right now. Tootin is there. Savion Williams is still there. Jackson Slater is there. So let's go to guard and see who's available at guard. So Jackson Slater, Garrett Dillinger, Miles Frazier, Luke Kandra is there. Marcus Tate from Clemson. So Joshua Gray is there. So there is a good amount of guys. Salute to my guy 93 Nav, man. Appreciate you tapping in, brother. Raiders better have a plan for O-line or else Gino's gonna demand $150 billion for his 401k plan. Facts, bro. For sure. So I'm gonna wear my GM hat. I'm gonna go ahead and address it, but let's go ahead and because it's quite a bit of them. And I'll bring you guys back to this site really quick. All right. All right. So we got number 1, Calvin Banks, number 1, Will Campbell 2, Membu. So these guys already we went ahead and passed these guys up already. Let's go into the second page. You got Cameron Williams, Tate Rowledge. He's ranked 14th. Ozzy Trapillo. He's 15. Charles Grant. And then you got Jared Wilson, Dylan Fairchild, Anthony Belton, and Miles Frazier. So Miles Frazier is in top 20, 6'5", 325. Fairchild is 315, 6'5", 315. Who was out there? I think Gray was on the next page over. Let me go back here. So I don't know how these guys are ranking it, but they have certain guys ranked in certain places. Where is? So I think they have them. Oh yeah, they probably have them back deep. Okay, so they have Jackson Slater as 25, Luke Handra as 26, and I don't even see Joshua Gray there. So I like Miles Frazier. According to this, he's a little bit higher ranked. So let me go back here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up and this is a 4th round, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that guard. I want to get a good guard to go ahead and put in that O line. So if I'm gonna go ahead and get one, I think the 4th is gonna give me a pretty good guard. So I'm gonna go ahead and draft Miles Frazier. All right, guys. So now we're going to the 5th round. I should have set up the little NFL jingle. My bad. I thought about it. I just didn't have time. I'm like, dang. Next time, though. Next time for sure. All right, let's see where we're at. Best player available: Ollie Gordon's, Chase London, Jacob Parrish, Dylan Sampson. Who's that? Codwell is D tackle from Oregon. Diggs out of Syracuse. He is available. RJ Harvey from UCF at running back. So, so far we got Mason Graham, Amarian Hampton, Ty Felton. We just picked up Miles Frazier. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 more picks to go. 1 in the 5th, and then I think these are the 3 comp picks for the 6th round. Okay, so I say on this 5th pick, probably go back to running back. I'm going to go ahead and double dip on the running back. And let's see who's available. So we got Ollie Gordon as a BPA. Dylan Sampson's right behind him. RJ Harvey, Kyle Monagai out of Rutgers, Raheem Sanders out of South Carolina. Brashad Smith, SMU, Keener out of Cincinnati, Jordan James, Jaden Blue, Taj Brooks, Khalil Mullings, man, Devin Neal. These guys are all heavy hitters, guys. I mean, I don't think you can go bad. Any way, shape, form that you guys put it out there. So, going back to the running back room. All right. So going back to the running back room, I'm going to number 2, and here they have Ollie Gordon ranked 18th. Khalil Mullings is ranked 15th, and that guy's a beast. If you guys haven't seen the footage on him, go see the footage. My guy 93 Nav man loves Dylan Sampson, being a home out of the hometown out in Tennessee over there, for sure. So, man, this is. I think, to be honest with you guys, the running back decision, the pick for running back it's just it's so hard because you have so many options, and there's not a bad option either. So I think it feels a little bit more pressure to make sure you even get the guy exactly you want. You know, So to me at this point, I'm just like, who should I get? Should I get Ollie, Dylan, Kyle? I like Khalil Mullings. He's a beast. So, um, well, let's do this. Uh, Let me look at the bio. 5'8", 200 pounds. Um, Let me see what Dylan ran. I'm gonna keep you guys there, but I'm gonna go ahead and go over back to the the draft buzz and check it out really quick and see what he ran, unless somebody knows off the top of their head. Let's see. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. So Dylan ran a 4.3. So that's our speedster. He's 200 pounds, 5'11". I'm mad at that. So um even though here they have him listed at 5'8", on this draft buzz, they have him listed at 5'11". So I think, I don't know which, honestly. They're all skewed in some way, shape, or form. But um, since they have the 4.3 on there, I think that one's a little bit more accurate. So let's say let's meet in the middle and call it 5'10", around there. So he's a little bit smaller back, but hey, he's quick, and I wouldn't mind that. So let's go ahead and get Samson out of there. And so now we are going into the 6th round. And remember, we have three comp picks coming to us. All right. So let me go ahead and go to BPA. And man, I'm telling y'all, see, this is why we were saying that we don't, like me, Run. I know a couple other guys are on the same boat. Turf, shout out to Turf if he's watching, but no, we're at no, we're no at Gente at 6. For the reason being of having this type of running back class available to you. I'm in the 6th round and Ollie Gordon is still available. That's insane. That's insane. So, and in this mock, doing no trades, I got myself Hampton and Samson. 1-2 punch. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, we literally have a pretty good running back room with Mostert leading the charge, man. I mean, what more can y'all want? But that's why there's certain people that say no to Gente 6, because you can get the same production with a different running back at a lower pick. You can go ahead and get more of more of a highly sought out, more talented individual, like a Mason Graham, a T Mac, to go out there. So, yeah. So I got Nav, Mozart, Hampton, Sampson. Wow, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's that's a pretty solid running back room. Tell me different. Tell me it's not. You know, but I know my guy Gio still. He's like, I'm hoping Gente SX. I mean, like honestly, bro. Like think about it. I mean, you're really gonna want to waste your number 6 pick on a running back where you have this type of draft class in the running back room. I mean, I can't talk today. I'm trying. See, doing these late shows, man, they take out of you. But can you really say going after Gente at number 6 and having this type of running back class available, where you can go out and get a Taj Brooks, Ollie Gordon in the 6th round? I mean, come on now. If the draft class was slim, I give you that all day. Give you that 100%. But um, having it be this plentiful, you can't. you know, it's hard for me to accept Genty at 6 with the amount of talent that's out there. I know he put up the numbers. We've talked about it on previous shows, talked about it on Saturday. You know, Boise ran the shit out of them. That was their best player. He's in the same division that I live in. He's in the Mountain West division. They play against UNM, University of New Mexico, New Mexico State, Wyoming, Hawaii, like teams like that. They're Division One, but they're low on the totem pole. There's levels to this shit. So that's why you saw with Oregon, and when they played Penn State, they nullified them. So that's the thing. Like, I feel that his talents are are not that special where he's a 6th round pick. Not saying that he's bad, not saying that he sucks. I'm just saying he's not worth the 6th round pick. I wouldn't mind trading back a few, and we could do that on the next mock. We can go ahead and trade back and see how far back we can go ahead and try to get Genty. But I bet you can go ahead, trade back, get another 2nd round, and still draft Genty if that's your main goal. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. For real, I am. I'm just not with it at 6. I know my guy 805. I don't know if he's still here, but I told him I'm like, I'm doing it a little bit different. Shador's usually the pick at 6, but we're gonna do it different because we're just doing the mock. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back into it. So far we got a tackle, running back, wide receiver, a guard, a running back. So let's go ahead and look defensively. We do need a little bit of depth at linebacker. Christian Ellis fell through. He's gone, staying in New England. Now we got to go out and find somebody else, right? Maybe another corner. Who knows, right? So let's see what's available, right? So defensive tackle Peebles is available. Jamon Dumas Johnson out of Kentucky, Jay Higgins, Iowa, Cam Jackson, tackle out of Florida, Tim Smith, tackle out of Alabama, Lindenberg, linebacker in Minnesota, Noel Williams, cornerback out of California, Upton Stout, he's a corner out of Kentucky, Jalen Smith, USC, and I like Jalen Smith, y'all. But I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, let me know. Do you guys feel that a linebacker should be pursued at the beginning of the 6th round, or should it be a corner? Let me know. Let's see what else is out there. Ty Hamilton, he's a tackle out of Ohio State. Mel Dotson, he's a pretty good corner out of Kansas. He's available. This is the best player available defensively, guys. So just so y'all know. Salute to my guy, Ray Ryan. Appreciate you, brother. He says, I see people on Genty, but would take T-Mac. Maybe not as deep a draft for wide receiver, but still lots of options than at 6 on a receiver that who go to is his jump ball, slow off the start, and route running help. I mean, look, I know that there's been a little bit of critique regarding his slow start, but you guys got to think about this. I mean, guy's 6'5". We need a tall receiver. We need a guy who can go up and get those contested balls. That's what we need. I mean, other than Jacoby Myers, he's the only guy who's 6 feet tall on our team. I don't even know who's left at receiver currently, right? So we need that tall receiver. I am not mad at T-Mac for sure. Could have gotten T-Mac. I went defensive. So I feel that's a Pete Carroll move. That's why I did that. But you guys let me know what you guys think. But let's see. You know what? I like Jay Higgins, at linebacker. It says here, thrives on instincts, vision, relentless motor, though he lacks ideal size, speed. His high football IQ and urgency make him constant presence in the field. Iowa linebacker impacts all phases of the game, excelling in coverage and anticipating plays before they unfold. True leader of the Hawkeyes, Higgins consistently puts himself in a position to make plays and disrupt the opposition. I am not mad at that for sure. Um, let's see. Geo says if there's a lot of good talent, that if we could pick up an additional top 40 to trade back, Raiders would be a benefit. But passing on Genty, in my mind, is like passing on Adrian Peterson. Still bugs me. All right, bro. I respect that. I respect that for sure. All right. I'm gonna get this linebacker. Who else is? Let's go to linebackers. Jamon Dumas Johnson. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Higgins. So we're going to Higgins with our first 6th-round pick. All right, we're on our second 6th-round pick. And let's see who's best player available on defense. It's Cam Jackson, Hunter Wohler out of Wisconsin, Zaw Frazier, UTSA, Ty Hamilton, Gay Robinson out of Alabama, Kobe King, and you got Maxon Hook and Patrick Jenkins. What was there? Okay. All right. So, what do you guys think? Should we go for D tackle, corner? We just picked up a linebacker, so we got some depth. Or at least another person to pair up with Eladon Landon. Sorry, excuse me, Landon. So we got somebody to pair up with the Landon. What do you guys think? Let's see. Lord says we have a rookie from last year, Ramel Keaton. He's 6'2", but yeah, mostly practice squad so far. Yeah, I remember Ramel Keaton. Yeah, he's still there. He's still under contract. I think they have him one more year. So, yeah, I mean, we need those solid receivers. But in this case, let's see. Let's go back to defensive line. And let's see who is available. And again, I appreciate everyone tapping in on this Monday night. And if you are new, appreciate you guys joining me on this mock draft. Make sure you guys head over, check in, smash that subscribe button, click those thumbs for sure. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So appreciate everyone tapping in. Make sure you turn on notifications as well. So if news drops, I go on. You don't want to be left out in the dark. So make sure you turn on those notifications 100%. Appreciate everyone tapping in. All right. So we got, who do you have? Okay. So let's look at tackle Cam Jackson. I'm trying to look for him here and get a little bit more information. And this thing is kind of bouncing around everywhere because of these ads. So I apologize for that. All right, let's go to number 4. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay. So guys, 6'6", 328. Let's look at his strengths. Mammoth frame, rare length, natural anchor ability, carries 342 pounds. So he's a big dude, remarkably well. Uses his 6'6" frame to eat space. Clog runners lanes effectively. I like that. Shows some nasty stacking and shedding. Violently disengages from blocks using powerful hands and impressive grip to toss aside interior linemen. Natural power jumps off the tape in the run game. Consistently stones single blocks at the point of attack. Flashes ability to split doubles. Advanced awareness, play recognition for his size, keeps his head on a swivel and shows good instincts, tracking the ball through traffic. Creates problems for shorter interior linemen. Uses wingspan effectively to lock on control blockers for discarding them. Okay, there you go. Let's look at his weakness, right? Because I've been saying a lot of fucking strengths here, which they sound really good. But let's look at the weaknesses. Conditioning is a major concern. Visibly gasses out during long drives. Excuse me. Effectiveness plummets when forced to stay on the field. Raw as a pass rusher with limited counter moves. Relies mostly on bull rush. Any significant technical development. Pad levels becomes an issue as he tires, stands out of his stance, and loses leverage battles he should win. Below average first step, explosiveness off the ball, won't threaten many gaps or disrupt blocking schemes with penetration. Struggles to disengage quickly when squared up by double teams, can get stuck on blocks too long once engaged. So some of this stuff obviously can be fixed, but yeah, the conditioning might be an issue. But if we're having him there as to go ahead and come in on certain snaps, it might not be a factor here. So um you got Ty Hamilton, above average defender who plays excellent power and is difficult to move off the spot. Below average pass rusher pass rusher who struggles to get off blocks, consistently wins reps, doesn't have a deep array of pass rushing moves, can win using bull rush, but is definitely relatively one dimensional. Okay, so maybe he is not the guy. All right, but he is the BPA. So let's go ahead and get that tackle. Okay. All right. So let's see who's available. Overall BPA: Hunter Wooler, Ty Hamilton, Joshua Gray, Keenan Prather out of Maryland, Khalil Mullings, Devin Neal, Kia Robinson, Kobe King. Uh, let's see, Patrick Jenkins. Let's see out of receivers who's still available. Antoine Wells Jr. Out of Ole Miss. He is. I think he's. Man, let me try to find the. Sorry, I left you guys there. Let me go back. And I'll look on the other one really quick. Okay. Wide receiver. What were we talking about? Wells Jr. I'm looking for Wells Jr. Hmm. All right. Maybe I passed. All right. Well, I like Prather out of Maryland. Jimmy Horn is there. Let's see what do I have on Jimmy Horn. Oh, here he is. Okay. Wells Jr. He's 6 foot, runs a 4.58, 198 pounds. Jimmy Horn. What's Jimmy Horn? I think he's on the other one. Jimmy Horn. Horn if you're going wide receiver. That man says Horn if you're going wide receiver. Okay. What's his? I'm trying to find his. Oh, here he is. Okay. He's 5'10", 446. 446. What is he? 174. He's on the shorter side, so I don't not really feeling that he's on the shorter side, but and Wells is over at least 6 foot tall, but Caden is a bigger receiver, I believe. Yeah, 6'3". He runs a 4.46, and he's 204. So I think I'm gonna pick this guy up. All right, guys, 7-round pick. Let's see who's available at corner. Might not be a whole lot of picks here. Let's see. Jamari Harris. Zone corner. Caleb Bransaw. Okay, so it's 5'11", 197. Has below ball average skills. Minuscule, four career pass breakups and 1 career interception. Versatile player who can line up at the box safety, outside corner, or slot corner, and even some inside linebacker. Very good long speed with the ability to go close gaps and recover when beat. Good hip fluidity, smooth transitions. He's a physical player who likes getting his nose dirty. Elite running defensive back, had a run stop of 5.4%. Elite tackler who takes good pursuit angles. Okay, so this guy's a tackler, but he can play the slot, which I am not mad at. Isaiah Waxler. He's 6'1", 209. So let me see. Let me go to defensive backs over here. So we get some more info on this guy. Ransaw, all right. Actually, there's not a lot of info on him. Yeah, 5'11", 197. Runs a 44.33. So guy's quick. That's Ransaw. Let's see, Waxer. See if we can find this guy. Jamar Harris. Man. Buller. Here he is. He's 6'2", 215, runs a 4.56. Yeah, not a whole lot of info on him. But tall guy. So on the slower side. So let's see. No, I didn't grab a safety. Since we got a couple guys, I might grab a corner. But Ron Sauce, I think he can do a few positions. He's a solid tackler, but doesn't have a lot of whole lot of tackles, but he can tackle. So I think I'm gonna go with him. You got Jamari Harris. That's another guy. Oh, let me go back here. Sorry, my bad. So as far as wide receivers, I got Felton out of Maryland, and then I picked up Caden Prather from from Maryland, and then I picked up both Maryland guys. I like Felton. I like his stats. So corner, haven't picked up one yet. That's sort of trying to figure out here. Navant says I like the wide receiver from Mississippi State. Yeah. Looking for value in the 7th. Yeah. Ransaw can compete as a nickel. Yeah, he can. So that's why I kind of like him. So I think I might get him. I read his bio. It's pretty good. I'm using this draftbuzz.com to get some scoop, but I think I'm gonna pick up that guy. All right. All right, y'all. So this is my mock draft. So I got Graham, Hampton, Ty Felton, Miles Frazier, Dylan Sampson, Jay Higgins. Picked up that linebacker. So we got a little bit more. We got somebody to pair up with Landon. Picked up a tackle, Cam Jackson. You got Caden Prather, another wide receiver. So we picked up 2 receivers, and then we picked up that nickel slot. But this guy can also play safety, so he can play a few different positions out there. So I'm not mad at that pickup. So that quarterback from Tulane. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? How do you guys rate it? Let me know your guys' thoughts on this. Let me go ahead and put it out there, so you guys can go ahead and let me know. All right. Oh. Okay, you guys let me know how I did on this mock. If you guys feeling it or not feeling it, go ahead and put your grades up there. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate everyone tapping in on this Monday night for sure. All right, so not bad. I mean, we didn't. I went up against Green. Didn't get Shador at 6. We got Mason Graham, so we got two defensive tackles. Got Hampton. You know what? I could have gotten 2 linebackers, but I think still was a good pickup. But I got Hampton in the 2nd. Got a tall wide receiver, Ty Felton, out of Maryland. He's a speedster. Got that guard in the 4th round, and Miles Frazier out of LSU. Dylan Sampson, a little bit of change of pace and get a little bit of speed as well. I had running back to address the linebacker situation with Jay Higgins out of Iowa. Got the other defensive tackle. So now we're pretty deep in the trenches. Got Cam Jackson, Jaden Prather out of Maryland, another wide receiver, tall wide receiver, speedster, and then we got that nickel slot on the corner as well. So there you go. There you go. Let me know what you guys think. So 805 says Mello Dotson was there. I liked him. Woodson is pretty good too. So they're gonna be there in the sixth round, or fifth round. I think they were gone. I think they were picked up before the sixth. So that's interesting that mock did it. He said you did better than Severe in our draft yesterday. That's man, that's cold-blooded. Man, that's funny. That made me think back Seattle defense. Banger, 3 safeties, sure tacklers, 2 corners, 2 linebackers, 4-man front, something. Yep, for sure. For sure. All right, guys. So I'm gonna do this with you guys. Like I said, if you just jumping on, we're gonna do this mock draft. I did mine. This is with you guys. If you guys want to go ahead and make sure your pick goes in, go ahead and send those supers. Anybody signs up at our membership, you guys will automatically be able to go ahead and get one pick in for sure. So guys will go ahead and head over. Other than that, call out the ball, and I'll try to go ahead and do it randomly as well. So all right. Where are we at? All right. So we got about 50 minutes or so. So we'll do one with I think just for time, for the essence of time, we're gonna do a 5-rounder. We'll do it fast. We can initiate trades. Again, you guys let me know what you guys want, and then go from there. All right. So here we go. We're gonna do a 5-rounder with trades, and call out the ball. All right, guys. So here we go. So you got 3 offers. First one from Arizona. The willing to give up their 16th, 47. So there's another second. I think 115. That is fourth round, and their next year second. Dallas is down to give up their 12th, 44th, and 149th. Tampa, their 19th pick, 53. So the first and second, and next year's second and third. There you go. So, what do you guys think? Honestly, I think Arizona has a better offer. Yeah, 1647th. You're still high on that, and then 115. I guess this fourth round pick is a little bit higher. I mean, Dallas is still pretty good. You get the 12, get the 44th, and then 149th as well. So let's see. 805 says trade with Dallas for pick swap and 2021st round, or trade back to Saints at 9 if Sounders is available. I can initiate an offer and see if these guys are willing to take it. Well, Shador is there at. So right now, what you currently have is Mason Graham, Genty's there, Will Johnson's there, Shador's there, T-Mac is there. That rounds out your top 5 so far. So I can propose a trade. 805 says AZ might offer you a trade at 12. Yep, they could. Yeah. Let's propose a trade. So let's try to do that trade with New Orleans. Let's see. We'll give up the 7th, the 6th next year. So let's just do that. Let's see if they're willing to bite. Oh, they accepted. All right. Boom. All right. So now we got true trade offers. You still have Arizona that's willing to go ahead and do 16, 47, 115. And you got Green Bay willing to do 23rd, 54th, and 87th. And their second next year's second. But the only problem is that Shador is gone. They're picked up by the Jets. Go figure, right? Think they need a quarterback. So now you have Genty, T Mac available. So what is the deal, y'all? What do we do? What do we do? Salute to my guy Jack. Appreciate you tapping in, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You good? You good, man? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Hit those likes. All right. So trade back with Arizona or Green Bay. If you trade back, that means you're passing on Genty, passing on T Mac. You still could get you can still get somebody really good for sure. And the Jets always making bad moves. It makes sense. Oh man. All right. That was funny. Salute. All right. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should we just bite the bullet? I mean, look, I don't mind trading back a few more. 12. All right. Well, you got 16. You got 16, 47, 115. You know what? I fucked this up. I should ask. I don't think I asked for a second from them. Fuck, I didn't. Damn it. All right. Well, you know what? We can start over. I'm down to start over because I should have done that. I'm down to go back and trade with them and get that second. I forgot to go ahead and click on that. I don't know why I didn't click on it. All right. Well, you know what? Let's restart it. It's fine. So we're gonna do another again 5. We're gonna go fast. All right. Here we go. So we got Miami. Fuck, there's a lot. Denver. Damn, they're willing to give up fucking a lot. Seattle, they're willing to give up the 18th, 50th, and 52. So they're willing to give up their 2 second-round picks for the 6th pick. Same thing with Buffalo. They're willing to give up the 30th, 56, 62, 109, and then the second next year. Again, you have Graham, Genty, Membu, Johnson, Sanders available. I'm actually glad I started over because I fucked that up. So we really lucked out. But what do you guys think? Trade back? You want to go for it at 6? Again, you can draft Shador. We know the Jets are probably going to go ahead and pick him up either way. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling the Miami trade. I'm gonna reject that one. Denver, not gonna help out a rival for sure. Okay, so that leaves Seattle and Buffalo. Again, Seattle's willing to give up their 18th, 50th, and 52nd. Buffalo's willing to give up the 30th, 56, 62, and 109. And I believe, make sure if 62 is still, yep. So that would give us a few a few picks at number 2. That honestly, guys, and like I said before, the meat and potatoes of this draft is going to be from 1 to 5. I mean, you can still pick. We picked up some on 6 and 7, but everything starts kind of diminishing. There we go. 805 says you got to roll with it, even if you mess up. That's how you find other guys you may not have it on your radar. Yeah, I know, but I forgot to click on that. I forgot to ask for a second. So, oh well. I'm gonna learn. Okay. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go ahead and make a pick, guys. If you guys don't let me know. Now it says we need this here belongs to third yard, second and third round. All right. So, man. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna trade back. Fuck it. I'm gonna get counter. If we're gonna do this, if we're gonna trade back, let's go ahead and trade back. But I'm not gonna give up. Well, I guess you can give up. I guess you can give up the 6. We're only going 5 rounds, so fuck it. All right. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and trade back with Buffalo. All right, so now we got a 30th pick. Yep, I know you guys want it, but it ain't gonna happen. Oh. Phillies willing to go ahead and trade, go down to the last pick and give pick 96 to, and they want the 180. No, I want to stay in first. So, all right. Let's see who's available. Emika is still available. Zabel is available. Hampton is available. I think he's going to go down to the second round. Dart is still available. You can still pick up Dart. Well, I don't know if that's to me or Jack. Let me do, bro. All right, fuck it. We're gonna go with, you know what? What picks do I have now? I have the 30th pick, then obviously 37, 56, 62, 68, 108, 109, 43, and then I got Buffalo second. So we're only doing 5. Oh, thanks. How am I killing you, bro? Nobody said nothing. I was waiting. So I made the choice. We only got like 40 minutes, so I gotta move things along. If you guys don't tell me, I'm gonna start making decisions on my own. I'll make it interesting. Not normally what I would choose, but I'll make it interesting. Hey, I mean, you can still pick up. You can still pick up. Now we got like 3 fucking second round picks. We can do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. All right. So 30th. This is what's available. What do you guys think? Call it out. Let me know. You got Emika. You got Tyleek Williams. He's a tackle out of Ohio State. Zabel. Gray Zabel's available. Got the edge out of Boston College. You got Marion Hampton. Mike Green. He's the edge out of Marshalls. He's available. You got Trey Harris. You go for Dart now if you wanted to. Salute to my guy. We the people. What is good? What is good? Salute. Welcome, brother. Yeah, but 12 didn't offer a trade. So that's where we at. That's where we at. All right. I'm choosing Emeka. Somebody send it in. I'm doing it. Okay. So you got true trade offers. Miami 48. Atlanta's willing to give up the 46. Nah, I'm like none of those. Okay. All right. So we the people said Trey Harris. If he's available. Okay, so let's look at offense. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. The Browns picked up Dart. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Man says Hampton would be my call now. Okay, for sure. I already restarted once, bro. I fucked up. I restarted because I fucked up on the offer. That's the only reason why I did it. Okay, so we got one for Trey, we got one for Hampton. I do like both of those. Oh yeah, they did get Trey Harris. Okay, cool. So yeah, Marion, man. I mean, I think that's the guy to go. Okay, so now we got 2 trade offers. Not trading with KC. Fuck KC. Okay, so at 56 pick, and we got Emeka Marion. You got Jonah is available. Tackle Caleb Johnson. Elite Amaynor. Amaynor. Elite Amaynor is available. The guy out of Stanford. I heard he's hot shit. Embo out of Purdue. Tate Rowledge is available. Henderson. Man, Jack Beck. We got a lot of dudes available. All right. Okay. So 805 says Jonah. We like that. Some fuck up in the first one. The diss trap is okay. We'll see. All right. We can do well. If we get through this one pretty quickly, I'm gonna try to do one more. So, all right. So 805 says Jonah. You want BPA? Now BPA is a tight end, and we got two of the best tight ends. I don't think we need a tight end currently. So you want to do Jonah? This is 805 says Jonah. I'm with that. Needs. So we got our wide receiver. We got our running back. Still need a quarterback, but now that Dart's gone, we can go ahead and wait a few more rounds for that, or a couple more rounds for that. We still have so we got 1, 2, 3, 3 second round, 3 more second round draft picks. Yeah. Okay. So we can pick up another. We can pick up the tackle. We can pick up Jonah. You can pick up a running back right now. Because you're at 62 is the next one. Then after that, 68. So whoever you don't get now, you can wait a little bit. Okay. No, but yep, I agree. No, but tight end. Running back, wide receiver, OLB. Okay, so Nat says corner. Jack says running back, wide receiver, linebacker. So yeah, we good. Yeah, we can wait. We can wait for a running back later on. I mean, if you want a high end running back, I mean, how good would having Henderson and Hampton together in that running back room? That'll be pretty sick. Does Jonah? Okay, why do they have him listed as a tackle? Maybe if 805 is going to answer that question. Build the trench. Jonah will play guard. Need some blocking for Hampton protection. Gino and for Gino. One falls off pretty deep after the second. Okay, cool. I am sold. I didn't know if he played guard because it has him listed as tackle. Let's do Jonah. Let's do it. All right, cool. All right, so we got Jonah. So Carolina picked up. I can't even pronounce his name. Texas picked up Bratledge. Javon Walker was picked up by Dolphins. Swinson, he's an edge out of LSU. Got picked up by the Lions. Jalen Royals, Green Bay. So now we have best player available. Still that tight end out of Bowling Green, but then you have Caleb Johnson. You still have Emmanuel Manor available. You got Sanders, Darius Alexander. How do you guys feel about a linebacker? Guys feeling that? Let's see. He's a tackle, but I think he'll be a guard in the NFL. Well, yeah, it did say on his profile that he can play guard, so that's why I also picked him up. All right. Excuse me. So you got Bear Carter, Chris Paul Jr. out of Ole Miss. I like him. He's pretty dope. Samuel Moldon Jr. out of Georgia. Stutzman out of Oklahoma. Demetrius Knight, South Carolina. Bassa, Oregon. This is Jack Sky Kaiser out of Notre Dame. And then I got so far we got Mika Hampton and then Jonah. So far, and then okay. So let me know what you guys think, guys. So I guess this is our last second round. I thought 68 was part of the second. So this is our last one, but we have a pick, just a few spots down. You guys want to go for another? You guys want to double dip on your receiver? You got Alik Manuor. Guy's fast, 6'1", 206. He has the physical tools, hypothetically, to thrive along the perimeter of the NFL. He has a large catch radius, impressive ball skills. His coordination helps him track down balls, take optimal angles in the air. Offers pretty good speed for his size, too. The combination of his size and speed make him a difficult defender to bring down after the catch. If you're looking for a polished route running technician, a Manor might not be the first choice, but he's a bit high coming into his breaks. Doesn't have the explosiveness in his lower half to consistently create separation. Still developing his release package. So we have him. Nav says yes, need a speedy corner with some size. Look at corner. Okay, let's look at corner. I'm down with it. So you have Darren Porter, Denzel Burke, Dorian Strong, Zai Alexander, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's there. Jordan Hancock. Let me go. Let's see if I can get some info on the D-backs. Okay. Darren Porter. What is that? Okay, so Darren Porter, Burke, Strong, and Alexander. Okay, so Alexander's 6'2", runs a 4.5. What was the other guy? Porter 6'4", runs a 4.3. So yeah, Darren Porter's 6'3", 195, runs a 4.3 flat. He's around 195, so almost 200 pounds. Let me see if they have a strength here. Okay. Rail length, speed of combo, 6'2", speed shows up on tape when running vertically. Natural ball tracking ability carried over from wide receiver days, displays exceptional timing when high pointing attacking the football at his apex. Elite special teams value. Ooh. With his 5 career block kicks, showcases how effectively he uses his length and explosive burst. Shows advanced instincts in zone coverage, particularly cover 3, where he expertly leverages the sideline with an extra defender. Quick processor who demonstrates solid route running, solid route recognition, and anticipation, despite limited experience in the position. Man, I'm hearing like a lot of good stuff about this guy. What's the weakness? Hip tightness, high cut frame create limitations for quick change situations, particularly against shifty receivers working back to the ball. Still developing certain consistent tackling technique in space. Tends to dive at legs rather than break down and secure in proper form. In raw terms of technical refinement, there's only 3 years of experience at corner basics like backpedal transition mechanic need polishing. No, I'm not worried about that. Um, okay, I mean, there's a couple more things, but honestly, it's not. There's nothing to really worry about. Let's see. I'm not 805. So I'm not a fan of any of those guys at 6'2". Maybe Porter if you like him. I might loot Edge as well at 6'2". Uh, Jack says, I love my boys nation. I love nation, but if grandma's there, you take. Yeah. So my first one, you just missed it, Jack. I took grandma in the first. So the one I did myself. So you know, I got him. We just didn't do it in this one. No, too much pencil. He has BPs and picks. I do not know that dude. Yeah, I don't know that dude. That's why I have to look a little bit of information on that guy. But I mean, we know of Kobe Bryant. Well, I know of him. He's pretty good. Um, I like him, but um, a guy like who's 6'2", runs a 4.3. He's fast. He's talented. If we're doing that, I'm down with him. If we're doing a linebacker, see if I can go for linebacker. These Iowa State guys, man, I can't believe they didn't go deeper this year. They have a lot of talent. Did not translate over to really something good. Okay. Wow. Okay. Jalen Walker, Jihad Campbell, Demetrius Knight. He's 6'2", 245. Guy runs a 4.58. Okay. What do y'all think? Don't want to do a linebacker. Demetrius is there, or we could get that corner. Y'all let me know. Brian at that round. See, Brian at that round. I'm not gonna be pissed. Yeah, but that guy's better. I mean, you can pass up on Porter. You can do Demetrius Knight. Chris Paul is 6th. He's through 235, 6'1", runs a 4.6. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I say we get a linebacker. I think that position's a little bit more dire need than a corner, to be honest. So All right, let's do this. I got Chris Paul last time, but I don't know. Demetrius Knight was ranked a little bit higher, so let's do Knight. Here we go. Okay, so we got another trade offer. 81st for no, since he's third. Nope, we're not going that far back down. Sorry, bro. All right, I'm gonna hide that. Okay, so let's see what's available at BPA. Still that tight end, TJ Sanders, tackle, South Carolina, Darius Alexander, Toledo. Ooh, Henderson is there. Jalen Noel, he's a receiver, 5'10". See, I'm not really feeling these. I'm not really feeling these guys who are under 6 feet tall. I'm just not. So if you guys leave it up to me, I'm not picking anybody under 6 feet for wide receiver. So no, that means no Restrepo. Let's see, Alfred Collins, Makuba, Tez Johnson, shorter guy. Denzel Burke is available. Jared Ivey. Scadaboo's available. So let's see who they have. This is the third. What's our next pick? 108. Oof. Okay, so 108, we got two. Okay, not mad at that. Let's see. Okay, so let's go. What do you guys think? Double dip on receiver or running back? I am gonna go with. Let's go with. Wow, I can't believe Henderson's so available. Okay, let's do. I'm gonna do Henderson in the third. Boom. All right, we're in the fourth. So we got 108 and 109. So let's see who's available. Beck is available. Howard's available. Savion is available. Jackson Slater's available. Ollie Gordon. Samson's available. That's Navman's guy. So you guys got some few guys available. All right. I say, let's see, back to 6'1", 214. When we look at this guy's measurables. Back. Jack Beck here is ranked 8th. He's 6'1", 215. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. 6'1", 215, runs 4.5. So he's not super fast, but he's quick enough. Did you ever get a corner? No, I have not gotten a corner. I have not gotten a corner. Yeah, because other than that, 108, 109, 143. That is what's left. So Mika, Marion, Jonah at tackle. We got linebacker Demetrius Knight. Travion. He's a double dip running back. So I mean, that's fucking deep right there. So we got somebody for 108, 109, and then that 5th round pick, and then that'll be it. So defensively, Zy Alexander corner for 805. Jacob Parrish, Kansas State is available. Tommy Hill, Jabbar Muhammad out of Oregon. Noah Williams, California. Upton Stout. These are corners, guys. Zaw Frazier. Mello Dotson. Mello Dotson is available. Let's see. Nav says need to find that fast cornerback at 6'1" that has PBU and interceptions. Yep. Let me see. But you guys want to go ahead and get Howard now? I mean, you get him, and then you get him at 109. It really doesn't matter, but I would definitely consider that for sure. And then I'll go back to the grade in just a second. Okay. All right. So what do you guys think? You guys want to go ahead and do? You want maybe Alexander? Okay. All right. You can do Alexander. Let's see if I can get some stats on him. Alexander, I think I saw the second one. Okay, so he's ranked 16th according to this Draft Buzz. He's 6'2", 194, runs a 4.56, 187 pounds, 190 rough around there. Let me see. Let me read some of the strengths. Jumps off the tape. Uses every bit of 6-year frame to squeeze into throwing windows. Contest catches at the highest point. Shows natural instincts in zone coverage, leveraging his quarterback background to bait throws and jump routes with calculated aggression and good spatial awareness. Nasty tackler who plays bigger than his size suggests. Takes smart angles. Consistently wraps up, showing a missed tackle rate under 7.5% across nearly 2,500 snaps. Excellent ball protection. Quick processor. Shows some dog in him as a run defender, takes on blocks with proper leverage, and fights to set a hard edge against outside runs. Okay. Weakness: inconsistent hand placement and timing and press man coverage leads to clean releases. Needs to develop a more reliable jam technique. Can get too high on his back pedal and struggle transitioning smoothly against sharp breaking routes. Okay, so here's the thing with this guy. The medical history is concerned with the ACL tear back in 2023 and concussion 24. He showed good recovery from both the injuries, though. Ooh, okay, so that is a little bit concerning with Alexander. He does sound nasty. He does. So I don't know. Edifus says Jabbar Muhammad is only cornerback I take, but that could be early. Is Jared Levy there at edge? I believe so. Oh, he might not be. Nope. He is not. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Jabbar Muhammad's 5'9", 182. 5'9", 182. Muhammad. Let me see if I can find another more info on him. Maybe he's over here. Muhammad. More. Okay, here he is. 5'10", 185. Runs a 4.52. Elite ball disruptor, natural instincts. Plays exceptional zone coverage awareness. Gain proper depth, showing quick mental processing to recognize route combinations. Uses crafty footwork and press technique to take away inside releases, showing patience before committing and maintaining proper positioning throughout routes. Outstanding vision when playing the ball in the air, consistently locating and tracking passes with his head turned while staying connected to the receiver's hip pocket. Okay. Well, show the future about like other guys later. Well, okay, so what do you guys think? Zay Alexander? You guys want the corner now? Or you got Jack Beck at receiver. We have already gotten a linebacker. We got the two running backs. We got a guard. You got Jonah, and then you got you got Mika. So you got weapons for Gino for sure. For sure. It's all small phone recap. I know, bro. I did it in this format to make it bigger. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, I can try it. It's a little bit bigger. I hope you guys can see it. Okay. All right. So that's what we got. Safety. Billy Bowman, Jonas Sanker, Jalen Reed, Penn State guy. He's there. RJ Mickens, Moore, Sebastian Castro, Kitten Crawford, Waller. He's there out of Wisconsin. So, what do you guys think? Should put a timer on this. You guys want to do Alexander? I don't know. I like Alexander. He sounded pretty good, man. I mean, the ACL would have normally been a concern, but that was in 23. He played in 24. He just got concussed, so that's the only thing about him. But I mean, that's football. Sometimes that shit happens. It's just it'd be concerning if he had like 2 or 3 concussions, but he only had one. So, yeah, I don't know. All right. So if you guys want the corner, I'm gonna pick the corner. Do you have back to back picks? Do you like any of the QBs? Yeah, I mean Howard's still there. So since we have 108, 109, I don't mind getting something now and then getting Howard at 109. I mean he might even be there at 143, to be honest with you, but I don't know. I mean that's a gamble. That's a gamble. So bro, you gotta zoom in. You gotta zoom in on your phone. Come on, I zoomed in on the thing. I said it like 3 times already. Come on now. We got Inika, Hampton, Jonah, Demetrius Knight, and then Henderson. So we're at 108, 109, 143. So you guys gotta let me know. So I think I'm gonna go for Alexander. I think we're gonna get that corner. We'll see what's available after that. once, going twice. Zold. Okay. So now we have the next one. 109. So we got 109. Mind you, putting it out there, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and pick up a quarterback for the future. This is the 4th round. So putting it out there. If you guys just want to roll with Geno and see what happens, that's good by me, y'all. Not mad at that. But let me know. Zay Alexander, this guy, quarterback at LSU. So he has pretty good stats, man. I mean, he's a quick guy. He's good with the football. So, but yeah. So 4th round. So we still got quarterbacks. Throwing it out there. Will Howard, Tyler Shaw, Riley Leonard, Kyle McCord. Got work too. After that, we got 143. You may have McCord, Rourke, maybe Shaw is still there. I don't know. But if you guys want to, if you guys want to take Howard now, or you guys want to take, you roll the dice. I mean, I'm down for Kyle McCord later. Or you guys don't really want to take a quarterback? That's cool too. Let me know. I'm saying look for. Oh, my bad. I'm saying look for Darius Alexander, defensive line at Colorado State. Okay, let me see what we got here. D10 Alexander. I think he probably got picked up, man. Oh yeah, he got picked up in 3rd round. 805. He got picked up in the 3rd round, bro, by the Chargers. Yeah, man. Yeah, see, picked him up. He's Toledo guy. Oh, okay. Let's see. No QB. We're gonna have a quarterback after Geno leaves. Geno's not gonna be here for 5 years. Geno might be here for 2, maybe 3. We'll see. There you go. See, Mike has you, bro. Just turn off the chat and enlarge it, bro. There you go. Salute to my guy, Rafa. Salute, brother. Thanks for tapping in. All right. Let's see. He's in way too early. Okay. All right. So, all right. What do you guys think? Jack Beck is the best player available currently. He's BPA. Then you got a couple tight ends. Then you got Will Howard. So, what do you guys think? We're at 109. 109. I wouldn't mind. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the Jets got in so far, but I'm pretty sure Will Howard's not going to be there. He might get picked up, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Jack Beck. Yeah, man. I mean, Jack Beck to be there in the 4th round like this, it's a pretty good grab. To be honest with you. So. All right. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Madman says we don't have to get a quarterback. All right. So I'll do BPA then. Jack Beck. We hanging with the banger mindset rather than next to Taysom Hill, or is he Josh Allen? I don't know if he's neither of those, bro. Bro, to be honest with you, but all right. I'm gonna get Jack back. TCU. All right, guys. Last one. You go 143. All right, so you got, and like I said, I knew that what's his name was gonna get picked up. Will Howard got picked up by the Giants. Not worried about a quarterback now with Geno and AFC 12, bro. I'm not even with Geno. Geno's not gonna be here long term. He's gonna be here tops if he gets extended, which it hasn't even happened yet, right? But I'm pretty sure it will. He'll be here. Maybe he'll get a 3-year extension, but that 3-year doesn't mean he's gonna be here 3 years. He'll be here for this year only, and if he shits the bed, they might not bring him back on year 2. So you got to have a plan, and you want to roll the dice on everything on Geno, and AOC is not the one. If AOC was the one, they would not have gone out and got Geno. Let's be real. I still say get a quarterback, but if you guys don't want to, I'm okay with that. Best player available, you got Howard Cross, Stutzman, Charles Grant, Bossa. You got Harvey. You got JJ out of Ole Miss. Kyle Williams, Washington State. Just kind of depends what you guys want. Let me know. I don't even want Riley. Yeah, see, there you go. What do you guys think? Charles Grant. Oh, wow. Damn, you have these guys. You know what? I'm surprised that Kyle McCord is ranked where he's ranked. I would think that he'd be higher on the totem pole, but he's not. That's surprising. Max Brosmer, I thought his stock would rise a little bit, but it didn't either. At least a little bit. But they have him at 256. Wow, that's crazy. So, all right, guys. Well, let's do this. If you guys don't give me an answer, I'm gonna pick. I am gonna go for. Let's go for Kyle McCord. Pick the quarterback for the future. Too late. Too late, Jack. Told you. Could have done BPA. I was asking. All right. So this is the current mock. You guys did half of it. We got Omika, Amarion, Jonah, Demetrius Knight, Trevon Henderson at 68, which was a 3rd round. Zy Alexander, 108. Jack Beck, Kyle McCord, quarterback for the future. And then we only did 5 rounds. And then we got Buffalo's 2nd for next year. So not bad. I mean, hey, you got 2 really good wide receivers. You got 2 of the top tier running backs in different rounds. You got I think probably top 5 linebacker, or at least according to that one. Probably wrong. It just depends where you go. You got Jonah, a highly. I think one of the offensive line guys that literally their stock is rising. So, I mean, this is not bad. I don't know. I don't know how you guys grade it. You guys let me know. I'll put that up on the thing. I'm down to do one quick one. I could do like a 3-4 rounder. But I'll be quick on it, guys, because I gotta wrap it up pretty soon. But yeah, We picked up a quarterback for the future in Kyle McCord, so for sure. Laura says, I like this draft, picked up various positions, had some great offensive talent. Yeah, for sure. Look at the measures with Josh Allen and Riley Leonard. Okay, I'll look into it. But do a 7 no trades. All right, I mean that's a lot, bro. It takes a while. I'm down to do like a 4. Down to do a 4 with no trades or trades. I'm down to do that. All right. Well, really quick before you guys let me know, I asked you guys earlier, grade my mock draft that I did earlier. So 42% say it gave it a B, 25% said C, and it was 17% between A and D. 12 votes casted. Man, cold-blooded. Hey, you know what? I'll take that B. I'll take the B. That's cool. That's cool. But damn, some of y'all give me a D. Man, I haven't gotten D in a long time. That sucks. But 12 votes. I appreciate everyone tapping in on that. Uh, you guys, let me know how you guys grade this month. Oh, okay, so let me know how you guys grade this one we just did. And then okay, there you go. So grade your own poll. You guys let me know what you guys thought about that mock we just did. Be honest in your answers. I don't know if you guys ever had like you did like a test and they made you like grade your own work, right? I don't know if you guys had those. Like, be honest with your grading. This is like the same shit. Be honest with your grading. If you guys think you guys didn't do good, then be honest about it. All right. So I'm down to do one quick one. Down to do a 4-rounder. Do it fast. I could do. I'm down to do. Well, you guys all of you guys did it. I didn't do it by myself. You guys, I took a lot of your input and just put it in there. That's what I was asking you guys. Like, what do you guys want? Like, what do you guys think? Like, I'm doing this with you guys, so for sure. Training back to 30 was not my idea, but it turned. Yeah, it did. See, there you go. I mean, shit, we got a couple second rounders, some couple third rounders too. We made it happen, man. I'm telling you, eating potatoes, rounds 1 to 5, and that's how you make this draft work, man. So for sure. All right. So let's do a 4-rounder. Do you guys want to do trades or no trades? Let me know. Call it out. But I will go ahead and take your guys' input. All right. So we're gonna kick this off. All right, here we go. Okay, so far, Carter Dual goes to Tennessee. Browns pick up Ward. Giants pick up Travis. Will Johnson goes to the Pats. Campbell goes to LSU. Yep, potato for sure. All right. So Mason Graham, Genty, Membu, Shador are available. You know, I never read the bio on Membu. He's a right tackle. Uh-huh. Okay, got T Mac available too. Hey man, appreciate you. Sacktown. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Thanks for tapping in with me tonight for sure on this mock draft. All right, y'all. Let me know. Number one, number six pick, trade or no trade. Trade offers, same thing. You got Seattle willing to go with the 1850, 50th, and 52. So that would give you um three three second round picks. Atlanta is willing to give up the 1546 and second, and they want the 143rd, 143. Let's see. If trenches, I think Graham. Okay. Hey, if you guys want to trade back, that I mean that's a good one to do. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to have three second round picks. That's I'm always that's a pretty good offer. So if I says I'm always on trading back if I get a few offers. There you go. I mean, you got two offers. I mean, that's pretty good. This is probably going to be the best one, and for whatever reason, these guys want number six pick. So I'm pretty sure they want to trade to get your door. All right. Well, if nobody gives a suggestion, I am going to go ahead and get somebody. Let me know. Number six pick. What do you guys want? Let's see. Is it okay? Wow. Okay. So far, 67% grade this an A, 33% a B. Wow. Three votes cast. Okay. All right. So far, for being honest about your grades. That's funny. All right. So Jack says Graham. Uh, don't give up the 143. Leaves a big gap between picks. Counter the Seattle pick. Okay. So 805 says trade. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep pretty soon too, bro. Uh, so that except for the believe we need to stay top 12. Yeah, I know. So it's either that, but I mean, if you're getting offered two second round picks to go up to 18th, I mean, I don't know, a bad offer. I mean, who do you want to get in the top 12? Like, what? Who are you aiming for now? If you want to stay in the top 12, I'm just curious because you're bent on not going past the Cowboys. So I kind of want to know. I'm kind of curious. All right, guys, I'm gonna make a pick if you guys don't tell me in the next like 10 seconds. Think about the same. Wifey said Graham. Okay. I think you just agreeing just to agree. You don't know who Graham is, but he's a local guy out of California. He's from the Orange County. The LC. He went to he's born. He went to some school in Anaheim. So y'all, if y'all didn't know, now you know. He went to some private school out in Anaheim. So yeah. But Mason Graham, so it would be Max Crosby, Christian Wilkins, Mason Graham, and and who's Kuntz. Thank you. I know you watch my show most of the time when the kids are not kicking and screaming, but I tell you these things. So let's see. I trade back to 16th, but changes my draft strategy. So I probably target Kelvin Banks or Jahad Campbell as 15th. Yep. Okay. Graham raised messed up on Carter. Not doing that again. Offer Saints 6 and 9. Offer Saints 6 and 9 and a 2021st. Well, if I'm offering them, um, if I'm offering them the 6, I want. This is what I'm gonna ask for. Let me see. What do they have? 71st. What's 71st? Hold on. Okay, so that's the third. I want 9. I want 40. And then, let's see. All right, now I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's see. They probably won't approve it. They won't. They won't accept the watch. Rejected. Bah, bah, bah. I'm pretty sure they'll do it for their second, their first and second. Okay, so I got 2 for Graham. All right. 2021st. What? No. I mean, normally yes, if it was more of a real mock draft, but no, don't. I wouldn't do that. Not now. All right. Let's do this pick. Let's do this thing. Luis says Jihad at 6, bro. Wow. There you go. That's a stretch. That's a bit of a stretch. I don't know if you take Jihad that high, bro. He's 22nd. Oof. All right. So we're doing Graham. Anybody else? Anybody else? I'll do Jihad. I'll put 1 for Jihad. There we go. 1 for Jihad. Anybody else? Genty. There you go. There's people's boys right there. Aston Genty. Aston Genty. Nope. Okay. All right. We're going to go with Graham. Let's do Graham. Number 6 pick. So no Shador again. You guys are brutal. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. So you got 2 trade offers. There you go. T-Mac or Banks. Dang. All right. So you got okay. So Miami's wants they'll give up to 40th under next year's second. Cleveland, they're 67th, 94th, and they're second for next year. They want 37 and 215. What do you got? If you guys want to make a trade with either of these teams, let me know. Cleveland would probably be the better one. I don't know about Miami. You can counter Miami. You can get their 98th pick or something like that. All right, so let's see who's the best player available. You got Burden out of Missouri, Nolan Grant, Xavier Watts, Trey Harris. You got Jalen Merrill. Oh, New York picked up Dart. So New York. So I'm seeing Dart's going in the early second. That is very interesting. Very interesting. All right. So you got Jalen Merrill, you got Trey, you got Strissinger, you got Amos, you got Jonas still there, Wheelam. Let me see what's the particulars on this guy. Burden. 11, 441. He runs a 441. 208 pounds. So
Missouri. We'll see. This is funny. I'm listed 6'5" or 5'11". It just kind of depends where he's at. I tell you, he wants to do a Gentine the first. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Thank you. All right, yeah. Let's see. Offense. Got Caleb Johnson. So what's the trade offer? We got 94. Do you guys want to do a trade? No? Okay. Let's do. Where's 67? Oh, yeah, that's what. Well, never mind. Nope. 48. I'll trade with Miami. Oh, all right. Cool. 56. Nope. Don't want to give up on 108. All right. So who's still there? Okay, so you got Jalen Monroe, got Trey Harris, Jonah, Caleb, A. Manor, Membo, Vaughn, Jaden Higgins. Oh, Jaden Higgins. Quishon is still there. Henderson, Travion. There you go. You know what? I am. I like Trey, but I think honestly, I like Jaden Higgins more. So my draft thoughts would be different with a different mindset than we are used to. Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna get a receiver in the second round. So I got Higgins. Henderson is still there. No. Running back. Henderson's there. Henderson's my guy. What do we got? 68, 98 to 108. All right. Henderson. So Buffalo wants 109 and they'll only give 132. These guys are willing to give up 123, 156 on their fourth next year. Okay. So 109, that's. Oh, yeah, no. Stay in third. Gonna stay in third. Okay, so we got so far Graham, Higgins, Henderson. So got a tackle, got a D tackle, receiver, running back. All right. What's our next pick after that? 108. So 10 spots after that. Let's see what's best player available. Giddens. Oh, Ferguson. Okay, let's see what's available at linebacker. Modon. See these linebacker guys. If it ain't Jihad, I'm not too familiar with that. I know Alejo, a couple other guys. Mike Williams. Sure, I read. Shit. I put the wrong one, my bad. Okay. So this guy's 9th rank. Stutzman is 7th rank. My guy 805. We've added a lot to our D line so far. Our front four is nasty. Will Lalu rotate, grab someone like Darius Alexander late? I think he might build the offensive trenches early. My guy Navman says, anyone disagree with me that both trenches rank in the top 10, QB can be better, and the cornerbacks can be better, even if average. Rich Gannon can tell you how QB can go. That was average to top O-line. Yep, I agree. Okay. Oh, 805 is willing to go ahead and trade back. I would stay at 6, bro. I would. All right. I would. You know what? We're at 3. We have 3, and this is a short one. Offense. I would get the linebacker. I would get Knight. Okay. Oh man, damn, that's crazy. Fucking Browns get Campbell. I'm sorry, Browns get Howard, and then Giants get Dylan Green. All right. Let's see. So we got linebacker. We got Giddens. See offense. Giddens. Ty Felton. Titten. Brown. Thornton. Show's available. All right. All right. Getting Shaw. That's it. All right, guys. So this is the 4-rounder with trades. We got Graham, Jaden Higgins, Henderson. We got linebacker Demetrius Knight, and then we got the quarterback for the future in the 4th round, Tyler Shaw out of Louisville. So addressed it defensively and offensively. Obviously, it was a little bit more offensive minded. We got the quarterback, but yeah, that is it. I mean, I don't know what you guys would grade this. I'm not gonna pull up the poll for that one, but you guys can throw it on the chat for sure, and then let me know. But going back to that poll where I had you guys grade your own mock or the mock that we all did together, A, B, or C, or D. 50% says A. Surprise, surprise. B was 33%, and D 17%. Wow, I appreciate the honesty. Nobody graded a C. Okay. So below mid is terrible. All right. 6 votes cast. Appreciate everyone tapping in. Appreciate everyone joining me on this Monday night. Hope you guys had some fun and talked about a little bit about the draft, about what we're going to go ahead and do in the future. In this upcoming draft. Obviously, we still have a lot of key positions that we need to go ahead and fill, but We're getting a little bit closer and closer. If you guys just tapped in again, if you haven't heard the day's news, Raiders lose out on Christian Ellis. Patriots end up matching that offer, so he's staying in New England for this year at least. So the Raiders lose out on him, but the Raiders ended up picking up Likai Fotu. He is a defensive tackle from the Cardinals, played with the Jets as well. So that was today's transaction. We missed out on one, but we still ended up signing another one. I'm going to show you. We picked up this guy. So we picked up that tack front, and he's a local guy out of NorCal from Oakland, so he's familiar with our Raiders for sure. Likai Fotu. Okay. That broke from Tom Pelissero earlier today with the news. So, but as far as now, that's what's in. That's what was done today. Obviously, we still need. I would like to see a veteran wide receiver being picked up. That might still happen. So potentially to go after a linebacker out there. CJ Mosley is available. I know there's been a little bit of concerns with him being healthy throughout the seasons, but he is out there available. So that might be a potential option to go ahead and get through free agency. I'm not really with trying to go ahead and trade for players, as you see with this draft. You gotta have as much draft capital as possible to make deals to go up and down the board and whatnot. I mean, if you have an extra pick in the second round or in the third, I mean, that does make the difference. So, just kind of food for thought. But I'm not with like trading for any more players. We got Gino, we're good. We really didn't give up any extra capital for that. We literally essentially traded away what we got for Devontae. My guy 805, not one draft for Shador at 6. Proud of you. I knew you had it in you, bro. Bro, you know what? I am just trying to appease the crowd. Excuse me. Following the trend. I'm not, for this mock only. That's not what my heart feels, and that's not what I normally do. I just did it for you guys. If 15 yards were our center, I'm good with it. There you go. But yeah. I got 805 says, I believe this inside and out. We need to address the online first. This is a weak online class. I take Kelvin Banks or Mambu. Yep. I mean, as far as defensive tackles, I mean, we're good. Could we use a Mason Graham? Fuck yeah, we could use a Mason Graham. That's a luxury item. I really do believe that. I think the linebacker position is really what we need. So I feel like if we're able to get like a Demetrius Knight, bro, that will be a little bit of a game changer right there for sure. That you plug in that dude right away, 100%. So that's kind of how I see it. We don't have to draft a quarterback. That's not a need, but you still got to think about the future. And if you're able to go ahead and get a really good quarterback to go ahead and sit behind Geno. Because again, like I said, Geno's not guaranteed he's going to be here for 3 years or 2 years. Just proof of that. Proof of that. You never know. Geno could go down mid-season. You know, we're going to put an AOC. We're going to have the repeat of the same year we just went through. Can't. So I feel like if you're at 6, Shadur's at 6, you get him at 6. That's still what I believe in. Y'all can disagree with me. I mean, but if you don't have to reach for him. You don't have to go trade up for him. That's the good part. And if somebody else does and they take him, well, then that's good for them. You know, we just have to stick to a game plan. So I believe we can. I believe we'll come out winners in this draft. I really wholeheartedly feel that this draft will be different from last year. I feel that there's so many positions that we can go ahead and come out winners in that we'll walk away a better team, more well-rounded, better team. That's kind of normally you don't hear that, but I feel that this draft will provide that because you have certain players out there that you can definitely go ahead and grab in certain rounds. But obviously running back is going to be key here. And I don't know if 805 agrees with me, but I mean, getting double dipping on a running back and literally filling out your running back room and in one draft in 2 rounds, that's fucking amazing. And having like great running backs, I feel like it could definitely happen. But yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Take a few more comments and then I'm gonna go ahead and head on out, guys. It is late, and I appreciate you guys being with me on this Monday night. And as you see, as you can tell from my voice and everything, it's been a long day, and it's just a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up soon. Navman says Parham has been my worry most. Andre F and James and Andre F. Yeah, well, Andre's gone, so we don't have to worry. We just got to worry about Parham. But if we're able to go ahead and get a guy like Jonah, bro, it will definitely change things 100%. Let's see. 805 says I was really high on T-Mac early off in the season, but I'm leaning more towards trading back and going offensive tackle or linebacker for sure, bro. For sure. Same. Because it's not a deep running back class, but you can still, if you play it smart, you can get something a quality wide receiver within the first 4 rounds. Anywhere in between that. Rounds 2 to 4, you can get something good. You just have to. Yeah, that's where Spytech and Carol have to be smart about it. Yep, love the chat too. Appreciate everyone tapping in and being with me on this mock draft on this Monday night, man, for sure. We need good vision and impacting money. Yep, for sure. So just putting those pieces together, guys, I feel that we can go ahead and make that happen. Louis says, I haven't seen it free agency, but we'll see when they draft and they put it together. And yeah, and then even after the draft, there'll be guys that will be cut, that'll be out there available, and there'll be some transactions after that. So just because the draft is over doesn't mean that nothing will happen after that. Literally picked up Chase on mid-season off waivers, so we might do that again. We might repeat something like that again. You never know. And a guy that just fits the mold, that's that piece that just fits, So definitely could happen. But yeah, But again, I appreciate everyone tapping in with me on this Monday night. Again, if you are new to the show, appreciate you guys tapping on. Make sure you guys head over and smash that subscribe button, click those thumbs, help me support the show, and help me spread the word of the Raiders across the YouTube universe. I appreciate everyone tapping in. Make sure you turn on those notifications as news drops. I go on. You don't want to be left out in the dark. So make sure you have those turned on for sure, 100%. As usual, make sure you guys follow me on all the socials, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and X at JRaider_505. That's JRaider_505. Now that I am monetized, I got to be very selective and careful on what I post on this platform. So some of these things might not correlate. I might have to post certain things on TikTok and X, and obviously Instagram for sure, but because don't want to get a strike against the channel, so got to be very, very, very careful for sure. And then, as usual, guys, I do have the show that I do. So remember, I'm on Wednesday night with the guys, the panel show with Cheetah Linus, LB Raider 10, my guy Jeff, the New England Raider Booster, or AKA East Coast Raider Syndicate, and myself, the Raider Connection, every damn Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific. That's a panel show. So if you like different takes, different opinions, make sure you guys tap into that. I think we have a guest on for Wednesday. I think it's Raiders versus the world, against the world. It's not Soto, it's somebody else. I'm probably fucking that up, but we have a guest on Wednesday. So make sure you guys tap in for that 100%. And then make sure you guys tap in for our Saturday morning show with my guy, Rundown. He is now my co-host. So make sure you guys tap in to Good Morning Raiders every damn Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific here on YouTube. We do have guests. That is a guest show. So we have guests on basically every damn Saturday. So I have a guest. I will confirm later on this week. But Joe Morley will most likely be our guest this Saturday. So it'll be a hot show. So you don't want to miss that. So make sure you guys tap in for that one for sure. And then obviously this show, Raiders Unfiltered, every damn Monday night. I might change the time, guys. I don't know. I feel I'm not my sharpest anymore at 9 p.m. because I'm on time difference. So it's really almost 1 in the morning right now for me. So it's already getting that kind of later hour for me. So I might go on a little bit earlier, guys. We'll figure that out. And if so, it might be before running Cheeto. So I might make that move. Let me kind of figure it out. I'll let you guys know. I'll confirm with you guys by Saturday, or maybe by Wednesday. I'll figure that out. But I feel like I'm have to make that move because I feel like I'm not my sharpest. My speech is not 100%. Like dragging ass. So it's Mondays, man. Mondays kick your ass. So I might change that time. So I'm gonna go on a little bit earlier. So you guys know. But again, appreciate everyone tapping in. Make sure you guys again smash that subscribe button, click those thumbs, support the show. Appreciate everyone tapping in. Thank you guys for hanging out and doing this mock draft. My mock draft 2.0. So it's been updated. And we got a little bit better perspective, and those mocks have been pretty good. So I'm happy how it came out. So again, appreciate you guys. Again, we'll see you guys next time. See you guys on Wednesday. Make sure you guys go ahead and tap in for the Raider Connection with the guys and myself. Until next time, always remember, just Raiders, baby. Peace. Hold on. I can't end the show just like that, guys. I gotta play this before we head on out.
Raiders!
That's right. Good night, y'all.
Peace.